alignment are we going for? Roger, stored heading will do.
Roger. Cart's loaded, sir.
If you got the generators, I can start the alignment. Okay.
Roger. External power disconnected, sir. Slats out. Flaps down. Slats in. Slats out. Speed brakes out. Speed brakes in.
You can go primary sync now. Alignment's done. Ready to taxi.
Ready. Roll left. Rudder kick. Rudder neutral. Roll right. Rudder kick. Rudder neutral. Stab up. Stabilizer down. Rudder left. Rudder right. Roger. And the wheel chocks are out. And we're good to go, sir. Have a safe flight. Disconnecting.
Use. Advise on initial contact. You have information Charlie. Nellis information Charlie. 1615 Zulu. Wind 100 at 10 knots. Visibility greater than 10 miles. Scattered clouds at 10,000. Temperature 51. Dew point 26. Altimeter 2979er. NOSIG. Departure runway 03 right. Arrival runway 21 right. Visual approaches in use. Advise on initial contact. You have information Charlie.
Top gun check. 2. Go button 2. Top gun check. 2. Ground, Top Gun 1, flight at 2 on ramp Alpha, request taxi to runway.
Top Gun 1, ground, roger. Taxi runway 8 via Alpha, contact tower holding short.
Taxi runway 8 via Alpha, tower short, Top Gun 1. Taxi check. Brakes. Checked. Instruments. Needle left, ball right. Compass card decreasing. Needle right, ball left. Compass card increasing. Oxygen. Normal, normal on. Mass pressure good. Normal, normal on. Pressure good. Optical sight. Set. Harness and leads. Fasten and secure. Fasten and secure. Internal wing transfer. Normal. Stab logs. Engaged. Flight controls. Free and correct. Pressure's good. Anti-ice. Normal. Stab trim. Down 3. Fuel. 8/12. Off. Canopies to go. Canopies. Close, lights out, stripes aligned. Close, lights out, stripes aligned, defog, foot heat. Set. Command selector valve open, lower guard down. Mine's down. Top gun check. 2. 2, ready for departure. Top Gun 1, Indian Springs Tower. Wind is 100 at 10. Cleared for takeoff, runway 8. Cleared for takeoff, Top Gun 1. Before takeoff. External transfer. Off. Flaps. Down. Skid. On. Lights out. Compass. Checked. PWE. On. IFF. Normal. Circuit breakers. Mine are good. Mine are good. Warning lights. Out. Checklist complete. Let's go.
Engine's good. Airspeed's coming alive. 80 knots. 100.
Gear.
Gears moving.
Flaps.
Flaps up. Gear up.
Top Gun 4 flight at Paiute for the overhead full stop. Top Gun 4, Indian Springs Tower, altimeter 29er, 79er, report 3 mile, initial for runway 8. Top Gun 4. Checks complete, weapons sweet. All set back here. Top Gun 1, go button 5. 2. Top Gun, check. 2. Nose control, Top Gun 1, flight at Rock, climbing to 20,000 on Highway 1, over.
Top Gun 1, nose control, radar contact, continue.
Top Gun 1.
Good morning, and welcome to Event 3. Today's hop is a dissimilar ACM against an F5 simulating a MiG-21. The 21 has an afterburner engine, so it's almost as fast as the F4, but it bleeds energy faster. Today you will learn how to make it run out of energy and defeat it by driving it to your strength. You will need to remember everything you learned on the first 1v1, and push the envelope even harder to kill the bandit. Let's get the admin part out of the way. I'll lead the flight. Soupy, you will fly with JC once again. He's got a few tricks up his own sleeve. You can perform your systems checks as you rejoined after takeoff. We'll join the high wind departure at Rock, and I'll check in with Nellis Control. We enter the range at Maxim and proceed to Corzite Mountain for the exercise. On our way back, we're going to leave the range at Caesar and fly the Lee recovery to Piat, then come in for the overhead break at 1500 AGL. Once I check in with Blackjack, we'll do a quick G-warm and set up for a butterfly set. I'm going to teach you how to handle a head-on merge with the MiG-21, explain the differences between a one-circle and a two-circle fight, and show you a few tricks you can use to get inside the firing envelope. Once I'm satisfied with your performance, we'll set up for another butterfly, where you can use everything you've learned so far: lag pursuit, lag rolls, and most importantly, the egg. You see, the critical moment is the merge, when the two jets pass a few hundred yards apart. The first angle is the best angle you're going to get. The enemy's next move after that point tells you a lot. Is he aggressive? Does he turn towards you sharply, confidently, put the pressure on you? Or does he hesitate a critical second and a half and let you make the next move? The smart fighter pilot leads with his strengths, his best move first, because it's probably all going to be over in less than a minute. The elapsed time from merge to kill is 30 to 45 seconds. Everything you know has to come together in that vanishing moment of life or death. You've got to explode your eyes, get into an increased sense of awareness and anticipation. Most guys can tell you in a fight what just happened. Some guys will be able to tell you what's happening right now to both of you. That is, what your airplane is doing and what the opponent's airplane is doing. But what you're striving to do is project both aircraft's positions and energy 10 to 15 seconds ahead. And it's those very few guys that can tell what's going to happen to both airplanes in those next few seconds ahead that are the true fighter pilots. Alright, let's do some hassling.
Check. All centered. Ailerons look good. Log off.
Top Gun 1, contact Blackjack on 377.8.
Top Gun 1 switching. Flight, go button 14. 2. Top Gun, check. 2. Blackjack, Top Gun 1, flight at 2, checking in at Maxim at 20,000 feet, over. Top Gun 1, Blackjack, you're cleared into the range from surface to 30,000, altimeter 2979er. Roger, 2979. Alright, let's do some G-warm. Take spread on my right. 2. Top Gun 1, 90 left. Now. Top Gun 1, 90 right. Now. Inverted check. Now. Okay, roll back upright. G-warm complete. Alright, descending to 15,000. Fence in. Let's green it up.
2 copies.
Golf 7-1's with you. 28 miles, your 7 o'clock. 1-0, Squawking 6105.
Back off 17 has your line clear. We currently have 6 and tow. No slow switch signal. Clear rejoin. Currently on left hand turn.
Alright, fence in checks.
Roll off.
Off.
Traffic flare set.
Set.
Sidewinder tone.
Up.
CW power.
On.
Interlocks.
Out.
Master on.
On.
Gun sight.
Air to air. 35 mils.
Raw.
Set.
Fuel.
Checked. 2's fenced.
Alright, on a heading 360, take spread on my right, 15,000 feet, 400 knots.
Roger.
Alright, first exercise is a butterfly set. I'm sure you've done it before with Cobra. Let's start 1.5 miles of beam, 400 knots, 15,000 feet. We call speed and angels and turn away 50 degrees. When I call, both turn back to the left and left head-on pass. Once we pass each other, it's fights on. Understood?
Roger.
The pass has to be close, because if there's more than a minimum lateral separation, which is 500 feet if you recall from the training rules, the Bandit with its better turning ability still has a chance to jump in behind the Phantom as it goes by and shoot it. Otherwise, the F4's speed will pull it away from danger by the time the bogey is turned.
Understood.
After the initial pass-by, pull your nose up steeply, dropping a wing and back to see what the Bandit is planning. Depending on the direction the two aircraft turn, the engagement can develop into a one-circle or two-circle fight. A one-circle fight is when both airplanes turn along the same circle, their nose pointing in the same direction. This is a radius fight. The airplane with the smaller turn radius will win every time. The F4 doesn't stand a chance against a MiG in such a radius fight, so you need to avoid it at all costs, got it?
Got it.
If the two aircraft turn away from each other, their nose pointing in opposite directions, that's a two-circle fight, which is a rate fight. This is where the Phantom can beat the MiG. Plug in the burners to pull in and maintain 420 knots. Then it all comes down to lag pursuit, which you already know. Remember, it's not about pointing your nose at the Bandit. It's about getting into the firing envelope of the missile. Clear so far?
Yes, sir.
Here's another trick they won't teach you anywhere else. I call it the rudder reversal. If the bandit is good, he's going to turn tightly, so you'll need to do something about it. You pull the nose up sharply to 45-60 degrees. If you're already in a turn, just feed it some top rudder to get it there. Remember, no ailerons above 15 units of AOA. If your nose is going higher, you're rapidly losing speed. Then at around 225 knots, you apply full aileron and opposite rudder, and simultaneously pull the stick back into your lap. Basically, you're getting into a spin. The secret is to never really get into a full-fledged stall, just partial. More like a post-stall gyration than stick forward to stop it. The idea is to recover as soon as the Phantom swaps ends, after 180 degrees. This needs some practice, of course, and if you do it wrong, you'll end up in a full-on spin, or run out of airspeed completely. It's more of an art than a science. It's the edge of the envelope. Alright, you ready?
Ready. Speed Angels on the left. Speed Angels on the right. Check tapes on, take a cutaway. I've got another piece of advice for you. Instead of waiting to see which way he turns, you can trick him into turning whichever way you want. Just dip a wing at the merge, and he'll go for the one circle right away. Then reverse and pull the other direction to force a two-circle fight. You got it? Oh, that's a varsity move. Turn back in, now. Left to left. Left to left. Lights on. Lights on. He's turning right. Slow, keep that speed up. Blackjack, Timid is leaving the range of Bighorn, checking out. Blackjack, 11 o'clock. There, 11 o'clock high, 11 o'clock high.
And Cyber 1, Terrace Bank, correction, Taker's bearing 306 at 5, correction, 57 miles to Chickson Trail.
We're on a 6.
Affirmative, Golf 17, left-hand turn, noise. Box 2. Kill F5. Copy kill. Knock it off. 2. Knock it off. Hey, nice work. Let's do it again.
Alright, now let's do another butterfly set. This time I want you to use everything you've learned so far, come up with your own game plan. The idea is to make the bandit run out of energy, and then use the superior thrust of the F4 to go up into vertical. The more the bandit runs out of energy, the less options he has. He won't be able to follow you up, and then you control the fight. Remember, speed is life. Never get below 400 knots unless you're coming back over the top.
Roger.
As long as the F4 starts the fight out of the MiG's firing cone, keeps its vertical turns tight, as the rudder reversal would make them, and its lateral separation in the return passerby is minimal, its overall speed and performance advantage would keep it offensive. The MiG just can't catch it unless the F4 pilot makes a mistake. Alright, let's do it.
Yes, sir. Speed and Angels on the left. Speed and Angels on the right. Check tapes on. Take a cutaway. Turn back in, now. Left to left. Left to left. Lights on. Lights on. He's turning right. Just keep that speed up. Keep the pressure on him. Roger. Box 2. Kill F5. Copy kill. Knock it off. 2. Knock it off. Alright, great flying. That's all for today. We can do it again if you have the fuel, or we can RTB. Roger.
Yes, 1160 Roger, proceed direct dive and maintain VFR.
Alright, now let's do another butterfly set. This time I want you to use everything you've learned so far, come up with your own game plan. The idea is to make the bandit run out of energy, and then use the superior thrust of the F4 to go up into vertical. The more the bandit runs out of energy, the less options he has. He won't be able to follow you up, and then you control the fight. Remember, speed is life. Never get below 400 knots unless you're coming back over the top.
Roger.
As long as the F4 starts the fight out of the MiG's firing cone, Keeps its vertical turns tight, as the rudder reversal would make them, and its lateral separation in the return passerby is minimal. Its overall speed and performance advantage would keep it offensive. The MiG just can't catch it unless the F4 pilot makes a mistake. Alright, let's do it.
Yes, sir. Speed and Angels on the left. Speed and Angels on the right. Check tapes on. Take a cutaway. Turn back in, now. Left to left. Left to left. Lights on. Lights on. He's turning right. Just keep that speed up. Keep the pressure on him. Roger.
He's at our 12 o'clock. He's at our 12 o'clock. He's at our 1 o'clock.
Box 2. Kill F5. Copy kill. Knock it off. 2. Knock it off. Alright, great flying. That's all for today. We can do it again if you have the fuel, or we can RTB. Roger. Angels on the right.
Check tapes on, take a cutaway. Turn back in, now. Left to left.
Left to left.
Lights on.
Lights on.
He's turning left. Alright, just keep that speed up. Keep the pressure on him.
Roger.
ATOL.
Flares.
ATOL.
Flares.
Kill F4, you're dead.
Copy kill. Knock it off.
Okay, let's try again. You got this.
Roger.
Yes, 1160 Roger, proceed direct dive, maintain VFR.
Yes, sir.
Speed Angels on the left.
Speed Angels on the right.
Check tapes on, take a cutaway. Turn back in, now.
Alright, just keep that speed up. Keep the pressure on them. Roger. Flares! ATOL.
Flares! 8 o'clock high now. 8 o'clock high.
ATOL. Flares!
Down at 6 o'clock.
ATOL. Flares!
7 o'clock. 7 o'clock now. He's at our 7 o'clock.
ATOL. Flares! Flares!
7 o'clock. 7 o'clock now. He's at a 5 o'clock. He's at a 1 o'clock. He's at our 12 o'clock. He's at our 11 o'clock high. 12 o'clock now. 3 o'clock high now. We got our 4 o'clock. Shit, he's on our 6. Do some red pilot shit.
Flares!
He's on our 6. He's gonna fire. He's at our 6 o'clock.
Flares!
6 o'clock. 6 o'clock now.
Flares!
He's on our 6. Let's get rid of him. Watch it. 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. Missile. 5 o'clock.
Flares! Kill F4, you're dead. Copy kill, knock it off. Okay, let's try again. You got this. Roger.
Yes, 1160 Roger, proceed direct dive and maintain VFR.
Yes, sir. Speed Angels on the left. Speed Angels on the right. Check tapes on, take a cutaway. Turn back in, now. Left to left. Left to left. Lights on. Lights on. He's turning left. Alright, just keep that speed up. Keep the pressure on him. Roger. Box 2.
He's on our 12-ish.
Kill F5. Copy kill, knock it off. 2, knock it off. Alright, great flying. That's all for today. We can do it again if you have the fuel, or we can RTB. Roger.
Yes, 1160 Roger, proceed direct dive and maintain VFR.
Okay, time to hit the old club. Let's fence out, check switch is safe, master arm off. I'm all set in the back.
Switch is safe, fenced out.
Battle damage check.
Everything looks good.
You're looking good.
Hey, boss, go for disco.
Yeah, I've talked with Blackjack, and you are okay to stay out there, and also in the ATO, you actually have the airspace to 115Z. How copy?
Yeah, we lost Reveille there, so we're at 290 now.
Okay, copy that. Are you RTB?
Yep, probably hang out for about another 10 minutes and then RTB.
Okay, copy that. Sounds great.
Thanks.
Blackjack, Top Gun 1 is RTB at Caesar.
Top Gun 1, Blackjack, copy. Contact Nellis Control, out.
Top Gun 1, go button 5. 2. Top Gun, check. 2. Nellis Control, Top Gun 1, flight of 2, passing Caesar. On the lead recovery for Indian Springs, over.
Top Gun 1, nose control, radar contact.
Alright, well done on your first 3 hops. From here on out, I'm out of here. You'll find the rest of the program with your own reel.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, think about the goods and the others. I think there's still room for improvement when it comes to speed management. If you're too fast, you're not pulling hard enough. And if you're too slow, you're dead. You got it?
Roger. That'll definitely go in the others column. So will my situational awareness or lack thereof.
Nah, that wasn't too bad. And remember, you've got 2 sets of eyeballs in the Phantom. Good crew coordination with your reel is crucial to success.
Okay, understood.
Buick full flight of 2 F-105s at Fighter. We'll be heading out west to R2508. Over.
Buick 4, roger. Squawk 4725, altimeter 2979er.
Squawk 4752, altimeter 2979er, Buick 4.
Buick 4, that's 4725. Buick 4, Nellis Control, your code is 4725. How copy?
Roger, 4725.
Descent checks.
Defog foot heat. Steering distance selector.
Set.
Altimeter.
Set.
Antenna.
Upper.
Armament switches.
Safe.
Landing light.
On.
Fuel.
Checked. Nail 2, ops check, I'm 6.5. Trim 6.2.
Top Gun 1, contact Indian Springs on 358.3.
Top Gun 1 switching. 2, push button 3. 2. Top Gun, check. 2. Tower, Top Gun 1, flight of 2 at Puget for the overhead, full stop. Top Gun 1, Indian Springs Tower, roger. Altimeter 29er, report 3 mile initial for runway 8. Top Gun 1. Top Gun 1, initial. Top Gun 1, wind is 100 at 10, gusting to 14, clear for the overhead, runway 8. Top Gun 1. Top Gun 1-1, a beam, gear, full stop. Top Gun 1-1, clear to land, runway 8. 1-1. Alright, gear and flaps are down, check pressures, warning lights, and anti-skid. Pressure's good, skid on. Top Gun 1-2, a beam, gear, stop. Top Gun 1-2, clear to land, runway 8. Top Gun 1-2. Clear the active one able, contact ground. Top Gun 1, switching. 2, go button 2. 2. Top Gun, check. 2. Ground, Top Gun 1 is clear the active, request taxi to parking. Top Gun 1, cleared to taxi to ramp Alpha. Top Gun 1. After landing checks. Skid. Off. Command sucker valve closed, radar off, pressure's good, lower guide up. Mine's up. Taxi light. Drag chute.
Jettison.
Stab odds.
Off.
Internal wing dump.
Normal.
ILS.
Off.
NAIS.
Normal.
Rattle.
Off.
Stab trim.
Down 3.
Reference system selector.
Standby.
Rain removal.
Off.
Pitot heat.
Off.
IFF.
Off.
Temperature.
Full hot.
Defog foot heat.
Defog.
TACAN.
Off.
Formation lights.
Off.
Sight center.